So I wanted to tell you a little bit about my new table and how that came about. It's really crazy. Now, I was trying to downsize. I've mentioned it before. My dining room table was just too big and I've been trying to sell it. And I've come down in price. I mean, it was good solid wood, even if the price I had it at, if you went to buy that wood, it would cost way more. I wasn't really getting anybody to buy it. In the meantime, I have this big bulky table. My friend called the other day. He's a truck driver. He started talking about that his kitchen table or dining room table is just getting shot. It went through 2 teenagers. He needs a new table. I said, well, I'm selling mine. So I gave him a price and he accepted. I said, cool. Now I can put that money to the side. That could pay for delivery of a new table or taxes or something. So that was set. And I thought, okay, we got time, to get a replacement. The next day, my son's friend called. All our friends know that we were downsizing, that we wanted to get a smaller table, and that's just stuff we talked about before. So he goes, I got this round table, 4 chairs. You could have it for free. It was his mom's stuff. When he said a round table, I had no idea it would be this nice of a table. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I was thinking just, these little round ones that aren't that big. I don't know really what I was thinking, but because he didn't give us any kind of description, he just said it'd be worth your while to come out here and get this. Of course, we had to rent a little van, and this is pretty big. So the next day, we go out there. My son picks it up, and I go, well, how's it look? They hadn't brought it in yet. He goes, well, he's making these faces. I'm like, oh, no. He brings it. They put it in the, by my back door. And I'm like, wow, this is a nice table. Now, the only thing that gets me on this table, it's got they look like an old man's toes down there at the bottom. They don't look like bear claws or ball feet or... It looks like human toes. There's 4 toes. And that's the only thing that really gets me. It's like, why did they do that? They should have just made it round, not even made it look like toes. I don't know. It's nice and sturdy. It doesn't wobble. The chairs, some cleaning and stuff like that. It'll be great. So then I told my son, I said, well, our friend that was going to buy my table, I said, I'm just going to give it to him. The table and, we have 6 chairs. That's the reason I was selling that, so I could get money to purchase a new table. But it all worked out. So I get a free table. My friend gets a free table. And it's just crazy. In a matter of a couple of days, all that just kind of switched around. All right, guys, here's my new dining room table. I just made this little centerpiece today. You can see it. Oh, let me turn this around. Just a couple little items I had for spring. Now we do have our regular chairs here. We do have to kind of clean the other ones, get them in the house here. We still have them outside. Hey, it's me, and it's din time again. I do have chuck roast left over. I got some potatoes and peas in here. I was going to make the quesadilla and some rice. I'm still debating what I should do with it. But I do have bell peppers that I need to cook. So I think I'm going to cut up some bell peppers, onion. Maybe I'll do a quesadilla type thing again, or I'll just stir fry that with the vegetables and we'll have some rice. All right, here's my little meat stir fried or sauteed with some onions and peppers. I got some yellow rice, my potatoes, peas, and carrots, and a little tortilla. Din. Hey guys, so I'm in the car, got my little bucket hat on. I'm going to Walmart. I gotta get some, I'm gonna try this product called Krud Kutter to clean those chairs I just got. It's 53 right now. If you see over there, can you see it? I'm sorry. Pretty cloudy. They say we're supposed to get rain, and we'll see. But right now it's 53. It's gonna get 57. I just got a thermal top on and some leggings. Gonna run. I do have to pick up some milk and toothpicks. And I think that's it. I'm gonna make chili mac tonight. So I have everything for that. Yeah, I just thought I'd let you know what the weather was in Las Vegas. All right, guys, so tonight for dinner, I'm going to make chili mac. So I got my seasonings. I got oregano, cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, salt and pepper, some cumin, onion powder. That's all right there. And then I got a can of tomatoes and some kidney beans and some elbow. It's going to be like 55 today, but we may get rain. Now, I may get a few drops. Pretty clear, a little bit of cloudage over there. That's what I'm going to cook, chili mac. Here's my chili mac. I put some cheese on top and little onions, and I made some mozzarella bread for a chilly day. Okay, guys, I've been downsizing in my kitchen and, of course, other areas. So today I was downsizing and I came across this little gadget. You guys all know what this is. It's just cuts cheese or cucumbers. It's got these little blades on it. And let me see if I can show you here. Get my glasses on. See on there it says ACS right there, scratched in. And this is also made in West Germany. So when I was stationed in Berlin, we were stationed there, I volunteered. And when you volunteer, if you have babies, you can put them in daycare based on how many hours you volunteer. That's how many hours you could use in a daycare. And I really like that system. It kind of got me out of the house. It got my kids where they could interact with other kids. I wasn't, just stuck at home all the time with the babies. ACS was Army Community Service. It was a building that housed anything you could think of that you may need to set up housekeeping. We had all kinds of gadgets because when they get to country, you go on the list for housing. It still may take a couple of months. So a lot of people live on the economy. We may need a little cutter, or we may need extra blankets or pots and pans, little things like that. These were all donated from other military families. While I was there, I would go and inventory all the goods I had, make sure stuff was working. And as people came in, I would say, okay, what do you need? Check their ID, sign them in, put up, log it all out. They would take the stuff. Like we would have transformers. That was a big thing. Our transformers that we used looked like a big brick. They were heavy. Plug them in the wall and you could plug on the other side. So you may need 2 or 3 of them in a house, You don't want to go out and buy that because once you leave Germany, you don't need them anymore. Now, some of these people kept this stuff for 3 years and then turned it back in. So it wasn't like you had to turn things back in at a certain time. They may have had to renew it. Certain things they may have got to hold on to longer. Housing may have had some plugs that were okay, but if you lived on the economy, you would need the transformers. I just enjoyed it because I met people as they were coming in. It got me out of the house. I thought this was an interesting little thing as I was downsizing. And I'm not going to get rid of it because it's pretty old. It's from the late 70s, made in West Germany, busted up here on the handle a little bit. I think I may make a little art piece out of it and hang it in my kitchen. Got my toes done. Little blue color. Bill did dinner. He made some pasta, mushroom sauce. I cut up for salad, and he made some garlic bread. Din din.